A Montana Transfer on Death Deed, or TOD deed for short, is a document that transfers real estate to a designated beneficiary outside of probate. These deeds are effective upon the property owner's death. However, the property owners retain the right to revoke the deed or sell the property at any point. In this video, we'll cover the difference between a transfer on death deed and a will, legal requirements for recording a transfer on death deed in Montana, and how to revoke a Montana transfer on death deed. We're eForms, the world's largest online database of fillable legal forms, and we're here to make your life easier. To begin creating your own Montana transfer on death deed, click the link at the end of this video. Let's start by comparing a transfer on death deed to a last will and testament. In many ways, these two documents serve a similar purpose. Both can be used to transfer real property like a home or a plot of land to a designated beneficiary. However, a will is subject to probate, while a transfer on death deed is not. If you're unfamiliar with probate, it's the legal process during which a deceased person's will is proven and his or her assets are distributed. Unfortunately, this process can be quite lengthy, sometimes taking up to 10 months. Settling an estate in Montana can also be expensive, costing $15,000 on average. A transfer on death deed allows your descendants to skip this process entirely. Instead, they will instantly inherit your property when you pass. Even better, completing a transfer on death deed in Montana is pretty straightforward. The form itself will ask for simple information like your name and the beneficiary's name. It will also ask for a legal description of the property. This part can be a little confusing, but a legal description is just a written statement delineating the exact location and boundaries of the property. To find this information, reference property tax statements and the current deed. You can also request this information from the office of the county clerk and the recorder of the county where the property is located. Okay, so you've completed the transfer on death deed. What's next? For the deed to be valid, you must have it notarized. It also must be recorded before your death in the office of the county clerk and the recorder of the county where the property is located. Now, what if something happens in your life and you need to revoke the transfer on death deed? As the property owner, you retain the right to revoke the deed at any time before your death. To do so, you can use one of three documents: a new transfer on death deed that revokes the previous deed either expressly or by inconsistency, or a form of revocation, or an inter vivos deed that expressly revokes the previous deed. These documents must be acknowledged and recorded. If you want to get started on your own Montana transfer on death deed, click the link below. Also, be sure to subscribe so that you never miss out on helpful legal content.